good, people? I hope you can all hear me clear. Welcome to United at the Wheel, and I'm your driver today, Chucky T. We're just gonna get on with some match reactions. Just finished watching the Manchester United match. It was not a bad match, to be honest. They got off to quite a slow start, but I think there's reasons for a slow start, to be honest. If you think about it, it's the same team that's been playing 4 matches in a row, so you got to come a bit of blind in that sense, as in you can imagine them getting a little bit tired. That's to be understood, I believe. And also on top of that, it is a lot of matches. You might think you've had a lot of time off, but playing that many matches in that space of time does have a bit of a toll on you. It will do. But then also you got to take into consideration we were away from home. Aston Villa are no pushovers. Well, even though the league table might say it differently, their last match was pretty decent, and then they made it difficult. And to only lose 2-0 to Liverpool, I believe it was. So yeah, them struggling for relegation made it for a difficult start, but it was all right. But then thank God for the water break, because from the water break, I think we improved, and soon after the water break, things started to happen. I mean, all right. So let's talk about the goals. So we had a goal, first of all, penalty from Bruno Fernandes. I think the pen is a bit soft. Well, let's be honest, not a bit soft. It was hella soft, hella soft. But if you look at the player's movement, he kind of jumped in, so he gave the referee an easy decision to make in that sense. And you know what they say, you got to stay on your feet, don't jump in. If he doesn't jump in, maybe he doesn't concede the penalty. But penalty given, and Bruno emphatically puts it away as per usual. Decent start. From then on, we seemed to relax into the match, and from being in a relaxed position, we could control the game a lot more, so string together more passes, and it got better from then on. But I must say, on Bruno Fernandes, where there needs to be improved is big space to be improved with his heading ability. Work on that, my boy. Work on that. It wasn't the best of headers. He should have scored, should have made it 2-0 earlier on, but he didn't. But yeah, you can't all be perfect, so yeah, Bruno, listen, my man, work on your header. But end of the day, Bruno. He came for Sporting like Cristiano. You done know. He's a bad man, as Rio Ferdinand would say. So anyway, after that, just before half time, out of nowhere, we got Mr. Greenwood. Receives the ball from our boy Martial, gives it to him. We all know he's a left footer, but we see what he did last match on his right foot. Shifts over to his right, shifts it. Hope I didn't swear there, even if I did, sorry about that. Shifts it over to his right foot and boom, lets it go. That flies in from outside the area. Nothing you can do about it. Mason is just too techie. He's too techie. And what's that now? 16 goals for an 18-year-old for Manchester United, leaving him in a good place. There's other players who've hit that figure for us. I believe a young Mr. Wayne Rooney came along and did that. I believe I think George Best did that as well. I can't remember who the other player is off head right now. But yeah, he's leaving himself in a good competition there, a good place to be. Banging in the goals, looking very comfortable. And you can see Mason Greenwood he's really comfortable in this Man United setup. Really comfortable. But then you will be comfortable when you got players like Pogba and Bruno around you. You got the protection of Matic behind you as well. You got the experience, even though they're young players, the experience of Martial on one side. You got Rashford on the other side, and boy, great place to be. So you can't be too surprised in that sense. But we've heard about Mason's ability, but he's just showing it all for the world to see there. He can be anything he wants to be, as long as he plugs on. And one thing that we have to say is Ole's obviously got in the boys' ear and trained him well. Despite being a natural finisher, Ole's coached him well. So we got to give Ole props in that sense. Despite Ole being an inexperienced manager, might we say. So anyway, where do we go from there? On from there, what was it? Pogba. The way he smashed that ball in, or I say smashed, it was placed, but with that much power, he can place the ball better than most people can smash it, I must say. Boy, from outside the area, he received the ball from, who did he get the ball from, if I can remember? It was a Bruno assist, obviously. Yeah, it was a Bruno assist. Gets the ball from Bruno. So we've got one talisman giving it to another talisman. He puts it in, gets his first goal since the comeback from the break. And boy, how happy did Pogba look? I can't get over it, man. It's just, he looks so happy. So happy. And why was Pogba happy? He was happy because of this guy over here. He was happy because of this guy, Bruno Fernandes. That's why he's happy. Pogba must be thinking to himself, I'm glad to be at United right now. I think he might sign a new contract. There was talks about that, but I'll save that discussion for another time. But I think he might sign a new contract. Genuinely do think so. But he's got every reason to. United look like they're going places, and this guy right here, Bruno Fernandes, oh my. Oh my. Just too good. The way he gave Pogba the ball, the way Pogba finished it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I mean, Pogba, here he is, the guy himself, Mr. Pogba, yep, touching the badge, love United, we love you. Please stay, Mr. Pogba, please stay, please stay. Paul, I beg, man. Paul, my friend, I want you to stay at Manchester United. I want you to stay for a long, long time. We build team together. We can be strong. Anyway, stop about now. Anyway, Pogba, look good today. Controlled, still not at his best, but controlled. Control the ball, control the match. And one thing I must say is either Bruno or Pogba needs to finish the match at Manchester United. We've heard about the drop-off in quality, even though it's to be expected. When you're scoring 3 goals and you're 3 goals up, you can't expect too much more for your team. It's self-preservation comes into mind there. And also, it's natural. You score that many goals, you fall off a little bit. It's natural. But then anyway, my thinking is either Pogba or Bruno has to finish the match for Manchester United. We shouldn't take them both off at the same time. And my choice will be Pogba. I think he's got more control from a deeper base, so he can see more of the pitch. So as far as finishing off the match, I reckon Pogba should be the one to finish it for us. If we're going to be subbing off a player, it should be Bruno. And let Bruno run his legs off, and then we'll take him off. But anyway, let me just go back to this boy again anyway. Mason Greenwood, seriously. Just look at what he's actually doing and think about it. Think about it, really. He come into Manchester United team at a time when we weren't doing great. One player, as in Bruno, comes back, and all of a sudden Greenwood's flying. He's playing on the right-hand side. We always hear about how Greenwood should be a striker, Greenwood should be this, should be that. I say the boy's 18. Let him just play football. Jeez. Stop trying to pigeonhole him already. I don't think he knows where he is. I used to think he was a striker too, but I'm seeing him off the right and it looks natural. I know, and also know, I mean, you can take into consideration Manchester United. We flow quite well. There's interchangeable players, interchangeable things. So it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful thing there to watch. So I'm very happy with all these players. So yeah. Let's go to the team lineup now. Let's get rid of this capture right here. Let's get rid of this match reaction right here. Let's talk about the team lineup again now, right? So yeah. So the team. It was exactly as I predicted, which is always awesome. With David De Gea in goal, we should do some kind of match ratings, but I don't know if there's anyone here actually watching, so I would prefer to hear your opinions on match ratings. Right, let me just pop on. You never know. There might be someone there. If anyone's there, please ask questions or any of the above. Just get involved in any way at all. If you're there listening or watching, ask us a question here. But anyway, back to it. Match ratings, in a sense. Well, I won't give you match ratings as in numbers. I'll just tell you how I feel like they did. David De Gea, solid match, not too much to do. I can't even really remember a save. There might have been a save, but to be honest, he didn't have too much to do. So I'll personally give him a 6. I'm not going to bother writing up the numbers and that. We just remember it. I'll kind of give him a 6. In fact, no, sorry, ignore that. Forget the numbers. Forget it. He had an average match. He did all right. Lindelof and Maguire, not too much to talk about in that sense. In the first half, there was a couple of mistakes here and there, but solid match. Not too much to talk about there. They were good as well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I didn't notice him too much. There was one yellow card he gave away there, but it's understandable. It's okay. He was all right. Luke Shaw, he did well. But let's just talk about Luke Shaw for a second. One thing I got to say about Luke Shaw, that guy, he's got everything in the locker book to be a really, really, really good player, I think. It's just the final third. When he gets in there, it's just the final pass. I mean, today, I got to give him props. He ran in there, going to the final third and put in attempts to actually put in crosses. But I just wish there was a little bit more quality or a little bit more guile, a little bit more trickery, a little bit more something. I don't know. Something's just a little bit off from Luke Shaw. He's that close to being a really, really, really good player who will leave all the haters without much to say about him. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? If you got any opinions, you there, let me know. Anyway, moving on from Luke Shaw, Matic was fine today. I didn't see many mistakes. Just like everyone else, it's just an average sort of game in a sense. But yeah, he screened the defense well. He put in 1 or 2 passes. In fact, to be honest, he actually put in passes forward quite well. There was a little section, if you can remember. There was Bruno, Matic and Pogba, and they were just passing in a little triangle. I thought, what are they doing? And all of a sudden, Matic turned, bang, stuck it out front. I can't remember who he put it into, but we could have created a chance from that. But yeah, Matic, he was solid. It was good and solid. Paul Pogba, I thought he did really well today, personally. Very understated sort of game, but his range of passing from deep is like none other as far as I'm concerned. It's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. How can you control the ball from your own half? Control the ball, control the game from your own half. It's mental. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So Pogba was above average for me today. So decent performance. Bruno, can't say too much. The guy is just a stat padder. If that makes sense to anybody, he just hits stats all day long. That stats, I see him, knock him off, knock him off, knock him off. I'm not sure exactly what his goal contributions is right now, but it's decent, decent. He's got seven or eight goals already, and he's got maybe similar in assists. It's ridiculous, but yeah, boy, stat padder. But yeah, Bruno had a good match. But Bruno does what Bruno does. I can't lie. Bruno Fernandes frustrates the hell out of me. He frustrates the hell out of me because of all the balls he gives away. But if you don't try, you don't score. So I love the guy. What can I say? He's just too good. Too good. If you watch the previous video I did earlier on, I spoke a little bit about Bruno Fernandes, but you hear me talk a lot more about Bruno Fernandes here because, boy, he's just too good. I mean, give him a full season. He can do... I reckon he'll outdo Kevin De Bruyne, but that's just my opinion. I'm not saying he's better than Kevin De Bruyne. He's better than Kevin De Bruyne. But I think he can outdo Kevin De Bruyne. Just wait and see when he's got a full season behind him. Injuries aside, I know Kevin De Bruyne gets injuries too, and he still bangs in these stats as well. But Bruno, he's right up there with the best as far as I'm concerned anyway, as far as hitting stats. Martial today, he was unlucky. Unlucky today, Martial was. Hit the crossbar and hit the post. He was, you can see he was upset not to score when he came off. I heard some idiot commentator saying, oh, he must be upset because of some competition between him and Rash. Shut the f up, you know what I mean? He's just upset because man didn't score. He's a striker. He was up front. He didn't score. So he looked a little bit visibly upset. But boy, he's loving life at United right now, so I can't complain too much. Rashford, I feel like he needs to just relax a little bit. My man's trying well too hard. Trying too hard. Running too hard. It was unlucky today. He should have scored as well. But don't worry about Rashford. I'm not worried about Rashford. More goals will come from Rashford. And we've already spoken about Greenwood. But Greenwood today, man of the match. What do you guys think? Who's your man of the match? I think Greenwood was man of the match today. Awesome performance from him, as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, the sky's the limit for the boy. What do you guys think? Yeah, just let me know. But anyway, back to, I got asked a couple of questions earlier, and I will attempt to answer them now, if I can just find them up here. What's my question anyway? So I got asked a question by Solomon, and Solomon has just asked me, what do you think United have to do next season to be strong contenders for the league? It's obvious, my man. They need to buy players. They need to buy players. Where they need to buy players is the question now, but they need to buy players. Despite Greenwood doing well on the right, I believe Man United need a right midfielder, and that will be obviously our boy Jadon Sancho, who Man United are heavily linked with, and that's something else we'll talk about later on. But Jadon Sancho, yeah, on the right, definitely need Jadon Sancho. I also believe Man United need a CDM. That's my personal opinion. You might think we're heavily stacked there. We've got lots and lots of midfielders, but I feel like we might need a CDM, but a proper CDM, because if you look at it, it's only Matic who's the real CDM we've got at United, really. There's others who'll be make do, filling in and what have you not. But yeah, if we could get a CDM, for me, that would be awesome. Alright now. I'm torn when it comes to centre-back. No, I'm not torn. I should be torn, but we've got players who are injured. And the problem we got is a player who I would happily have is Chris Smalling, who is our player anyway. But when it comes to Chris Smalling, I kind of understand why he'll want to play away from Manchester United. I don't know if we can guarantee in the matches he'll need. But I think if we could put Chris Smalling with Maguire, I think we might save ourselves a buck there. But if we don't, then I believe we need a centre-back to partner Maguire. One with pace. We've got Axel Twanzavia, our club, but I don't know if he can stay injury-free. We've got Eric Bailly. I'm not sure on Eric Bailly just yet. I'm not saying I don't rate the guy, but what I must say with Eric Bailly, just like other people have been giving it, I've seen, if you give him a run of games, then maybe we can see what Eric Bailly can do. So I believe we need a centre-back. So what did I say there? We need a right wing, we need a CDM, we need a centre-back. Those are the positions we definitely need as far as I'm concerned. And I could do with a striker as well, but United are not going to make that many signings. And if we look at it, we'll probably make 2 signings. Whoa, sorry, I lost my goddamn mind. Sorry, we need a cam. We need another attacking player, another creative player. Sorry, I lost my mind. Let's take it back. Right wing, CDM, let's push that further back. A cam before CDM. player who's creative. Obviously, we're linked with Jack Grealish. I spoke about him earlier on. We need somebody so we can keep intensity up when we take players off. We also need somebody who can also kind of fill the same role as maybe Bruno and maybe Grealish. Sorry, not Grealish. Maybe Bruno and maybe Pogba. If we take one of them up, or if, as you can see, there's injuries happen. Pogba rarely finishes the season without injury, so maybe a cam as well. Or I say a cam, a creative player. But Grealish would be a good shout. He can play in 7 different positions. But those are the positions that I feel that we need, Manchester United need to be title contenders, which is what your question was. I don't know if there's any other questions there, but let's see. Also, Manchester United became the first team to win 4 games in a row by a margin of 3 goals. That's nothing to be taken lightly when you got a goal difference of 12 across 4 games. What can I say? And also today, another clean sheet. People have been getting on to David De Gea. You might say rightly, wrongly so, but I give everyone a break, because having such time on football, it's all good. You can train all you want, but you need match sharpness. So as much as they're coming in now, he should be getting sharper and sharper and sharper. Mistakes happen, but I thought he was solid today. So yeah, David De Gea, well done, my man. People need to get off his back. There's too many fan channels who run too much negativity as far as I'm concerned. When it comes to Manchester United, you can say rightly, you can say wrongly. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. But yeah, a lot of people get written off before they can actually do something. If we look at it back to 7 months ago, yeah, just 7 months ago, maybe even 8 months ago, there were so many people who were saying Matic is done. I was calling him Nemanja Static because he was slow. But back then, to be fair, all man was doing is passing right, passing left, passing right, passing left, barely going forward. You can say he looks like a whole different player, but I believe the break has done him well, and also the time off the pitch has done him well. So I reckon we shouldn't be too hasty before we write several players off. I mean, there's players who I like more so than others at United, but I'm always willing to give someone a chance. So I don't write people off. So that's the way I see things anyway. I don't know what other people think. So 1 second, let me just take a look. We've got 1 second. Oh God, I do apologize. I see some comments right here. I was on the wrong page. So Dan Hunter Gaming says, "Hey, Pogba." Yes, Dan. Pogba, he can bang a ball, but we all know this. But it's about time he's got a goal. I've been dying for him to get a goal. I've been seeing him happy for other people. But you know deep down inside, it's killing him. Pogba wants that goal. Man's finally got his goal. We'll see how he goes from here. And also say Matic was good too. But Matic was good. But I don't give it too high, not too low. And God77 said Greenwood is class. You give Martial an 8.4. Fair enough. We're getting into the points right here. God77, and boy, Martial was really good. I'll give him an 8. I won't argue. We're all entitled to our own opinion. We got Reese here who said goalkeeper didn't do much. Well, no. I spoke about that briefly earlier on. There wasn't too much for the goalkeeper to do, to be honest. No, there wasn't too much for him to do. Nah. Oh, we've got some more. I'm so sorry. This is all new to me, so I'm now seeing how it works. So I can see right here as well. Reese also said, "Did you notice Martial looked pissed off?" I spoke about that earlier on, but I believe it's I used to play football myself. Shit. I said I won't say that, but I did. But boy, when you don't score, you're pissed. I can't lie. When you don't score, you're pissed. And I think that's what he was pissed about. He just wants to keep the goal run going. Just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. So yeah, I did notice he looked pissed off, but that's all natural in that sense. But yeah, I was happy with it. It was good stuff. Has anyone else got any other comments, or is there any other points I can bring off? Or who did I talk about? Oh yeah, our subs. We also had Bruno got taken off for Fred. Fred came on, didn't have much to do, but there wasn't any mistakes. And to be honest, the game was dying by that point, so there wasn't too much for Fred to do. James come on for Mason Greenwood, and Daniel James immediately came on and had a shot. He is dying for a goal. I am telling you, give the boy more than 15 minutes. He's going to get a goal. It's coming. I said it. Daniel James is going to score. Give him a couple matches. He's going to score. It's coming. It's coming for Daniel James, boy. But yeah, he had a couple shots. But as long as he doesn't try to be too desperate. So Daniel James, if you are listening, you won't be listening. But if you are listening, someone tell him in it. You man tell Daniel James, or you man tell someone else who knows Daniel James, to tell Daniel James, yeah, that he needs to relax. Him and Rashford. I know you're quick, man, but relax yourselves. Relax a little bit. Chill out. A little bit more composure and tell you to go there for you, mate. And Martial come off for Igalo. Igalo is strong. Strong as hell. I love my Nigerian brother. Shout out to Igalo. Strong player. But yeah, he controls the game more. But he looks to me like he's somebody who obviously needs to start to get his goals in it. But I can't knock that. He can get a goal if need be. But we're going to need the crazy players still on the pitch for the entire time to give him the best chance of scoring. If that makes sense to you. Let me just get rid of that. So yeah, all the players did well, man. I mean, at the end of the day, the match, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't amazing. But it wasn't that bad either. So I can live with it. But yeah, above average, I'll say overall. But we did what we need to do, which is 3 points. We're 1 point away from Leicester now. Win all our matches. Champions League is in the bag. We're 2 points away from Chelsea. They're under pressure. It might not look like it, but they're under pressure. I'm still sure they got 1 or 2 couple tough fixtures for them to try and get their way through. So yeah, 2 points away from Chelsea. But I think we can get third. I thought we could get third from months and months ago. I think we're good enough to get third. We've got the players to get third. I think we can get third. It's not in our hands, but we just got to win every match. It sounds mental, but then that's how we used to be and that's how we do. And Dan Hunter Gaming says, Chucky, yes, Dan, what you saying? You back there live? Anyone here who's watching got any questions, please let me know. Anyone in the comments, just drop a question at me, otherwise I'm just going to be here rattling on to myself. But I can live with it, it's okay. I'm trying not to bore you all too much, but it's fine, it's fine. Is there any other questions, any topics anyone else wants to bring up? Anything? It's a shame, I came here to do this. I haven't quite caught the manager's press conference yet after the match, so it'll be interesting to know what Ole's got to say or how he saw the match, or to see how our views match up with his. But overall, it was a decent game. I'm trying to work out how many goals Greenwood's going to end the season with, but I reckon he will get 20 goals overall in all competitions. We've still got 4 left in the Prem, and we've still got FA Cup matches. I forgot about that. And as well as the FA Cup matches, we've still got the Europa League, which will kick off, I believe, in August after the Premier League finishes. So Greenwood, I predict him to get 20 goals, and it'll be quite interesting to finally have players getting over 20 goals. I know Lukaku did it, but I heard also some commentators saying that they just don't believe that our players are capable of getting 20 goals in a season. But I believe we're going to have three of them 20 goals. I believe in Mason. Mason's so good. We've got some comments right here. We've got a comment from Dan saying, Matic was good. I think we can beat Chelsea in the semis opinions. I forgot about the FA Cup final, semi-final that was against Chelsea, but yeah, that's popped into my mind. It all depends on Dan. It all depends, in my opinion, depends on what team we play. It depends on what lineup we put out. Are we going to go for a weekend lineup and give other people a game, or are we just going to put our strongest lineup out there? If we put our strongest lineup out there, bruh, that's what I'm saying. Get that snapping out. Because, boy, let's be honest. Ole's been slapping Lampard all season. All season. Lampard's been getting laid out, seasoned up, and eating up like ribs. It's nuts. But yeah. But I don't know how long that can continue for, though, boy. It does worry me. We're going to eventually catch a slapping, innit? But I ain't worried about Lampard. If we put our strongest team out there, we'll do them. I believe we're better than them. They got players coming. So Chelsea are loading. But yeah, I gotta respect Chelsea. They are a good team. They do transfers really well. They run their club really, really well. But as far as line up against line up now, we're slapping them. Slapping. What else? So we're saying, BB says, if Pogba goes, who replaces him? I don't even want to think about that. I think Pogba's a one-off. There ain't many players out there like Pogba. I don't think there's any players out there like Pogba. You can argue with me all day long. Find me a midfielder, overall game, Pogba's better than him. Don't at me. At me. What? Anyway, Pogba. If he goes, I haven't thought that far ahead. We'll need 2 players. 2 players to I don't even want to think about it right now. Who would we get if Pogba goes? Jack Grealish, hopefully. I'm not sure. Jack Grealish, I'll say. He's one of them. I like Jack Grealish. But we need another attacking player. I don't know. Throw some names at me. See what you think. I haven't thought about that ahead. You caught me a little bit there. I'm even going to consider Pogba going, man. Not yet. Allow it. I know next season anyway. And I'll think about it when the transfer window opens up. Dan says, I can't see Pogba going now. I can't see Pogba going now. God, I hope Pogba doesn't go now. It's looking good. He's got more reasons to stay than he ever has done before. All right. God77 says, we can't let Pogba or Bruno get injured. Ah, boy. It's a risk we got to take. We just let them go out there and play football. That's what I say. Let them go out there and play football. We've seen it's difficult, but we can handle it. I think with one of them, there, as long as both of them don't get injured, we'll find a way around it. We'll have to maybe see Pastor Fred, see if he steps up again, innit? Or I'm not sure, boy. But yeah, we've got some the comments are flowing now. Let's see. BB says Greenwood looks like he would get in Bruno's way. Looks like he. What do you mean? Green. Sorry. Oh, Grealish. You called him Green. Grealish looks like he'll get. I don't know what you mean. Sorry, BB, bro. I'm not sure what the question is. Can you ask that again? And also, can't think of a CDM. Well, I can't think of a CDM, or you can't think of a CDM. There's CDMs out there. It's just there's one to the level I want. Ndidi. We ain't gonna get him because we ain't gonna spend that much. But there you go, Ndidi. Ndidi's one. Baller. He will fit Man United brilliantly. He fits the profile, fits the age. He's hungry. But he's at a decent club as well, but it will cost us too much money. So yeah, there you go. There's a CDM for you, Ndidi. Dan says, I think they have offered him a new contract. I heard talks about that yesterday, but I'll be honest, I haven't been looking up into too much reading because I've been selling out all this lovely channel. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if he signs a new contract. But either way, we've got to offer him a contract. Because even if he does go, we need to send him. Also, where's he going to go? I'm trying to think what project out there is looking more interesting. I think we're easily the best team since coming back from lockdown. And if you look at our squad, I think we've got the top two starting lineups in the country. It's between us and City. Yeah, I said that. Us and City. But aren't Liverpool champions? Yeah, Liverpool are champions. I don't give a shit. Oh, I swear again. I don't care. Liverpool are champions. I don't care. Their starting lineup is not better than my United starting lineup. I'm not having it. That's just my opinion. You could argue their defense is better, but I'll be arguing with you. But as far as everywhere else, I'll rather have our players than their players in it. So there you go. And I think, yeah, he would what? Yeah, he would. Sorry, I don't understand, BB. BB said, yeah, he would. We're not in the same sync, so I'm not sure what you're saying. Yeah, he would. Yeah, who would what, BB? Please let me know. Get back at me. But yeah. Hopefully, Pogba signs a new contract and stays for next season. And even if he wants to go... Oh, yeah, I was talking about where would he go, what projects. And I was talking about Man United since the comeback. Since the Corona break comeback. We've easily been the most interesting team in this Premier League. I don't care. Probably, I've not watched all the other games closely enough, but probably the most interesting team in the flipping world right now. What can I say? And even before the lockdown, our stats put us, I think we were technically defensively the best team in Europe or something like that at the point then or something. Some madness like that. Oh, yeah, he would. CDM. Oh, Ndidi. Oh, wow. Baller. As I was saying, he would fit in like a glove. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen just yet. I don't see it, boy. But I would want to play like Ndidi. I'm not even sure if he's available. God77 said, "What should United do? What should United do to win the title?" I kind of spoke about this earlier on. Man United need 3 or 4 signings in my brain to actually win, and we need at least 3 to contend. So, sign a right wing, sign a cam, CDM, and a centre back with pace is what I believe Manchester United need to actually win the title, or at least contend for the title. And that, some people might say Ole needs to go. We need to get a world-class manager, but I say give Ole time. He's learning on the job. That's true, but I think he's decent. He's got the right ideas, right vision. It's just execution now. You just need the players to execute your plans. So I believe signing of 3 or 4 players would make Man United title contenders, and then we can hopefully hit a string of consistency, which is what's needed to win the Premier League title. So as long as we can be consistent over a period of time, then yeah, I believe we'll be thereabouts. I just don't see us doing all the signings we need this summer though. And we take forever to do signings as well. unless negotiations have started already. But I don't know too much about that. But yeah, boy, we got a comment right here. BB said he will move his hips. Yeah, man's got hips, as you said. Translation for anyone who doesn't understand. Hips, the mobility. Indeed, he definitely has mobility. He'll be a mobile CDM, and he's also strong, quick enough, smart enough, and you can crack up a bit of holes, which you might allow a man like Pogba to venture further up the field and be a bit more destructive further up there. And then also, I've noticed Pogba holds it back for Bruno. He lets people play. And there was a comment I read about Pogba saying how he's been enjoying watching everything in front of him and all the players scoring all the goals. When I read that, I read in between the lines, I thought, yeah, man wants a goal bad. But now he's got his goal, man. It's interesting. Pogba's 27 years old and he's maturing every day. So it's looking real good. Real good in that sense. Do we have any other questions? We've reached half an hour. I'm trying not to make the first load of shows too long so I don't bore you all to death too much, if you know what I mean. But yeah, any more questions from anyone in the live chat? Live chat, chat to me. Any questions? Do we have any questions? No. I don't know if we've got any questions, but we're gonna start winding down now and thinking about what will I bring you tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what content I will be bringing to you tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll bring you something. Something will come along anyway, and we'll have an opportunity to discuss it. And I might even, in fact, you know what? I might react to. If I react to whatever, I just react to United news. Just please like, share, subscribe, and hand the information out to everywhere to try and get people around to make this grow. Oh, got a question. 1 second before we go. What do you think of the performance overall? The performance overall today, I think the performance overall was solid. It's what we needed. Slow start, understandable because of how many matches we played in the space of time. Match was controlled. We didn't have too much to worry about at the back. There weren't any silly mistakes. So we got a clean sheet, 3 goals, set a Premier League record. So overall performance, I'll give the team as an overall maybe an 8. Some might say 7.5, but 8. You said rate each player. Are you man late? I've rated every player earlier on, but I'm not going to give each player a figure. Well, we can do that tomorrow if you want. But yeah, not today. But we could do another reaction to the press conference, to the reaction. Yeah. Getting all reactive up in this business, you know what I'm saying? Aye. Decent stuff. I'm just going to let you guys in the chat, let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about. Any other points you want to mention? Any of you? Okay, we got one from Souls. What do United need to become strong contenders for the league next season? I answered all these questions earlier on. In fact, I didn't know you weren't here, Souls. I answered this question for you earlier on, and I've answered it earlier on, but I'll say it one more time. To contend for the Premier League next season, or any season, we need 4 players. In fact, we need 4 players in positions. And right wing, we said Cam. We said a CDM would be good. And definitely a centre back with pace. But with those 4 additions, Man United will contend because then we'll have the strength and depth to still beat teams and slap the bottom half of the table with the players that we have coming off the bench, and also to contend as well. I'm talking about one half of it. The other side of it is I forgot about it. We've got a lot of dead wood to get rid of. We need to get rid of Phil Jones. No offense, Philip, unless you're going to come and do a madness. We need to get rid of Phil Jones. Alexis Sanchez needs to come off the wage bill. So as soon as Alexis Sanchez comes off the wage bill, that'll be something we can work with there. Can't keep Pereira and Lingard. We've got to get rid of one of them as well. I'm not going to mention how much we're going to sell them for and all that kind of business. It's not my place. And to be honest, I don't really care about the money right now. I just want to make sure we get the players. We can worry about the business. As long as we're not giving people too many mad wages, we should be all right. Like I said, it's not really my business in that sense anyway. Our net spend needs to go up as well, boy. But if our net spend goes up next season, for next season, even if we have a cut for the season afterwards, I think that'll be a better shout than to do it slowly, so we can get the players in, get a plan going, and move forward together as collective. That's what Manchester United need for next season to be contenders, as far as I'm concerned, I believe. Do we have any more questions from our live chat? Yeah, I almost said super chat there. We ain't got super chat yet, but yeah, we might not even get super chat. We might get super chat. It's not up to me. It's up to everyone else, boy. But yeah, it's also please let me know. You can always drop comments afterwards. I'm always gonna see your comments and messages, and I'll answer as many as I can. And I would also like to know what sort of content, what sort of things you'd also like to see, or any sort of ideas are more than welcome. So yeah, please do let me know what you'd like to see. But yeah, the live video, we've been going for 35 minutes now. I was going to go for 30 minutes, but you got an extra 5 minutes out of me. Sorry-ish, or great. I don't know. It's entirely up to you how you take that. But I am actually going to get out of here now. It's gone past 11 o'clock, and I need to go watch all the lovely stuff like the player reactions and the manager's reaction to the match as well, so I can keep up to date and keep the content fresh and catch you guys tomorrow. I'll probably alert what time. In fact, if you subscribe, I think I can set a time for a live video and it'll let you guys know. And you can see what time I'm going live again tomorrow. But I definitely will be going live tomorrow at some point. What is it tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, maybe not too late. Man's got work on Saturday. Rate old United players. Okay, oh, you're talking about content. Oh, we'll get to that. Please leave it in the comments afterwards. But anyway, thank you and good night from United at the Wheel. Chucky, your driver, signing out. Bless.